Angeles with a group called Watt Community Corps, which has been feeding about 700 people a week during the pandemic. And finally, today, this wife wasn't willing to just sit at home while her husband battles COVID-19 in the ICU, so she made a promise to say a prayer every night outside the hospital, and she's doing just that.
Pillow like this, the Purple Harmony pillow, the world's first and only pillow with purple grid hex. The coolest, comfiest innovation ever put into a pillow. It instantly adapts to your head and neck for total no pressure support. With 1,500 airways in the purple grid and ventilated Talalay latex, you're always on the cool side of the pillow. The Purple Harmony pillow, the greatest pillow ever invented. Visit purple.com/TV today.
Bart calls his daughters back home in Alaska to tell them their mother has died. He's worried they might find out on the news instead.
The day the family got the call, my parents rushed over, and I can remember that we were all just devastated because how could somebody so bright and just a wonderful person have this happen to them?
Police, meanwhile, learn that Kevin has a solid alibi. During the night of Betsy's disappearance, he spent time in the ship's infirmary, nursing not just a bad hangover, but a laceration to the back of his head from falling over drunk in his cabin while arguing with Deidre. Scared that her husband was seriously hurt, Deidre had called the ship's doctor, whose incident report confirms the couple's whereabouts at the time of Betsy's disappearance. Now that the detective investigating Betsy's disappearance is aware that her 3 very expensive diamond rings are missing, he's arranged to have the night maid, Amanda Wilson, picked up from the ship and brought in for questioning. Amanda denies knowing anything about what has happened to Betsy.
Sage, go in the bedroom, please. Sage?
The whole truth. Betsy's rings are found in Amanda's apartment, out in the open, as though she was confident she would never be a suspect. It's what the police need to hold Amanda and place her under arrest. Surprisingly, they get an immediate admission out of her. Amanda never meant to kill Betsy, but she admits the robbery went bad, and she panicked when she threw Betsy's body overboard.
It doesn't happen very often where somebody so easily just spills the beans, so to speak, or admits their involvement in such a crime. Typically, it's a huge relief, and you can see that burden being lifted off a person's shoulders when they finally come clean about having murdered somebody. But it doesn't happen very often where a person readily admits to killing someone, unless there are what I would describe as severe psychological issues. So I would imagine to get that off your chest, even knowing that you've killed someone, it's got to provide some relief.
Sage, get back so the kittens can play.
I know it was her dream to take a vacation like this. I just wish it hadn't turned out like that.
Ow, my butt.
Explore the dark side of action fitness with Dominic Dunn next.
A real estate kingpin and his wife living the good life.
They were very successful, entertained quite a bit, very social.
Until an unthinkable crime.
The most evil, vicious case has ever seen.
And behind it all, an unlikely mastermind.
He thought that he was above
Everyone who got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
He's not the guy. There are just crazy people out there that do terrible things to other people.
A tale of malice and greed with a surprising gay twist. Tonight on Power, Privilege,